Hello, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, I'm so glad that you're here. If you can't already tell by the title, we are going to be showing our nursery finally. If you've been around for a while, then you know that we have, we've just not shown our completed nursery, like a nursery tour, room makeover, reveal, whatever you want to call it there. But we do have a 1-year-old now. So you're going to see bits and pieces. Like I'm actually going to be pregnant in some of these clips. And, like here, obviously I'm pregnant. So this was in real time, as we were actually working on our daughter's nursery. My husband actually started out painting this entire room. The room was already kind of a neutral, maybe like a warm neutral color. I don't know what it was because it was already painted like that when we bought the house. But we did end up painting this agreeable gray by Sherwin-Williams. I just love that. I know, it's a tried and true. It's been around for years at this point. But it is just, it goes with everything. You can really make it warm, cool, however you want to spin it. You can make it whatever you want. So that's what we did here. My husband and his papa put up this amazing, thick trim along the baseboards, I guess. We put that up, and I think that it just made a huge difference in here. I wish I would have got a better before of this room. This was our catch-all room. So we had this extra room, and this is where all of our junk went, basically. So it was, weeks this took, as far as cleaning out the room, and then wiping down the walls, and then cleaning the floors, and then starting from scratch and painting and putting together all the furniture. As you can see here, my cute little hubby, he put together all of our baby girl's big furniture. So he's going to start out here with the dresser. If you know, dressers are not very fun to put together. There's a lot of little pieces. So kudos to him. We got this dresser from Amazon. I can try to link down a lot of this bigger kind of pieces if you guys are interested in that. If you want to see kind of what we chose, if you want actual links to that stuff. Also, we waited such a long time to post this, as you can tell. But I have to stop waiting for everything to be perfect before I post, because I could have posted this such a long time ago. It would have been, even more real time. But we still haven't gotten her light fixture put up in her room, so I didn't show. You'll notice that I didn't show her current fan or anything that's up there, the ceiling fan. But that is basically why it took me a year to post this, and we still haven't got it done, just because, there's been a million other things we've been working on. So I was like, you know what, there's no, this can still be a work in progress. It's okay if I want to go ahead and post this and just, we are still obviously going to add to and, change things around. We've already changed things around even since I posted these last clips that you're going to see later on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just come along with us as we get our baby's room finished here for her to get ready for her arrival.
I just want to go out and walk with you. Baby, I just like to talk with you.
Another box. Underwhelming. Look how cute it looks. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Ooh.
Got us a bed.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. I wanted a mattress like this before we even tried to have a baby.
I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just want to see your shadow next to mine. I just want to see the same things you can see. Understand the meaning on a new degree.
All right, Daddy. Let's test out the breathability here. How's it going?
I'm breathing.
You can?
Yep.
Oh. Everything that we do, I'm like, oh, look how sweet. It's so cute. So exciting. He's worked hard in his little girl's room. Yeah, I love this. I'm glad we went with the Newton. Really like it, and I love our crib. This is the Namesake Emma Regency crib, 5-in-1. This converts to a toddler bed and then eventually a full-size bed for her, and a twin bed, then a full-size bed. So this should do her for a while. It's so pretty. Here is the first little clip that I remember putting together for whenever we started actually seeing, like, we could say this was looking like a nursery finally, because, you know, it was just so many weeks that it went by where, you know, we just couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I remember just breathing here and thinking, oh, this is going to be so cute. So Haven, of course, is our little helper, and she likes to be in all of the clips. She loves that rug, and she really wanted to get hold of this little bunny rabbit. I think this is a bunny. I love this. This was from Pottery Barn. I had it on our registry, so I'm so glad that we got that. But yeah, she wanted to get a hold of that little thing's ears. So anyways, this is kind of like the first look of whenever this started really looking like a room. Hey, so we're just chilling in our new room, huh? Are you gonna sleep in here with your little sister someday? You barking at Daddy. So the next order of business here was to do the window treatment over here. So we went with this like sage green, like this velvet green curtain from, I think this was also from Amazon, honestly. But anyways, I remembered seeing like this pink, I had this shirt actually, if I'm being honest. I had a shirt that was kind of like a sage green, like a t-shirt, and I had on a pair of pink shorts, and I loved how that looked. And that was kind of like a huge inspo for me on the colors that we used for this nursery. So I know it was kind of like a statement, and I talked about it in my nursery like my nursery videos before this where I was prepping, but it was kind of a statement and a little bit scary, risque, but I'm glad that we did it, and I still am obsessed with those curtains. I just think it gave it such a rich texture in there, and it really just pulls in that color like just so softly. And you know, I can just kind of add in that color in other ways. We can add little decorative pillows, or we have a blanket that's also that color that we can just drape over, you know, her chair in her room or something like that. So I love the velvet curtain. So if you have your eye on something that and you're just like, you know what, that's a bold piece, I say go for it. You can always return it, but go for it. You may love it like I loved these, and we just hung that up with a gold rod. I loved the gold accent in here. We have a lot of gold in our bedroom also, so I just thought that would be really pretty with this green, like up against that green. Landon got this little thing built. We got this off of Amazon. I got the 4-drawer one, and these are pretty good size drawers. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna put this in her closet, and my idea was that at least one of these drawers are gonna be used for bath stuff, and the other ones could be for even like shoes or, you know, burp cloths, towels, robes, stuff like that. So yeah, we are going to probably work on this next. We just got the curtains hung, or Landon got the curtains hung, I watched. And next we're gonna mount her mirror over her dresser. So that's gonna be the next thing that we do today. Hearing myself talk in these clips really brings me back to that 3rd trimester whenever I was severely out of breath every sentence that I said. But that I do miss kind of being pregnant, to be honest. I missed it a lot after I had Vivian. I missed feeling her like kick and stuff, and just feeling that closeness at all times, like that you feel. But I did miss it. I missed, like, I would catch myself like kind of rubbing my stomach, and I was like, wait, I don't have a baby in there anymore. But I don't know, it's kind of a bittersweet. Obviously, I was glad that she was earthside and that I could actually physically hold her, like see her. But yeah, it was kind of bittersweet. The next thing that we did is we wanted to hang up these acrylic little shelves that I had found. I love the look of decorating these with not only books, but like actually putting like little decor pieces up here. So like usually, since we've done this for a few months at this point, we put up like seasonal books up here, and then I just have like a little vase with flowers and just whatever I want to do. We get creative up here, but yeah, like this month I have I think in the video that you're going to see here was around Mother's Day. This was in May. So you're going to see like a mama book up here and stuff. This month, now that it's June, we have like a daddy book up there for Father's Day coming up. And I don't know, we just play around with it and make it really cute. You will see in a second, in the ending clips, you're going to see a lot of little toys and stuff that was not there when she was a baby. But like I said, she is now a year old. So you are going to kind of see some of that in the end clips. So I apologize that we do kind of jump to the end here, but this is just kind of the footage that I was able to get while we were preparing for the nursery. Our daughter came a little earlier. She was technically like not full term, but she was only like 2 days shy of being considered full term. She came on her own, so I didn't get to film like quite the ending little pieces here that I would have, but obviously everything worked out perfectly. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and get a little glimpse of how we put this room together. Here it would be really cute if I would have added like a little blanket or something like to drape over the crib, but I didn't want people to be like, you're gonna suffocate your baby, because obviously we all know not to do that if she were actually a newborn sleeping in that crib. But anyways, yeah, I really love how everything came together. So let me know for sure in the comments down below. Are you pregnant right now? Are you decorating a nursery? I would love to know. I would love to get to know you. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.